coverage. We start with a breakthrough 2 years in the making, a breakthrough that could finally bring the war in Gaza to an end and bring peace to the Middle East. Israel and Hamas agreed to phase 1 of President Donald Trump's plan to pause the fighting and bring the hostages home. It also includes the release of hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. Hostages' families and Palestinians took to the streets to celebrate the news. CBS's Bradley Blackburn is following these breaking developments. Bradley, the president has said the hostages could be released as soon as Monday. That's huge, but obviously a lot could happen between now and then.
Right, Jesse. This deal lays out some careful choreography in the coming hours and days. Before a hostage release, Israel has to withdraw its troops, and then Hamas will start doing its part. But this morning, there is a lot of hope as people on all sides cheer the potential for peace. Celebrations in Tel Aviv and Gaza after the U.S., Israel, and Hamas said they've struck a phase 1 deal for a ceasefire and hostage release. President Trump took a victory lap last night on Fox News.
This is peace in the Middle East, and it's been an incredible thing.
This video shows the moment President Trump told family members that the hostages will likely be released early next week.
The hostages will come back. They're all coming back on Monday.
The White House says the phase 1 deal calls for Israel to withdraw its forces behind an agreed-upon line within 24 hours. Once that happens, Hamas will have 72 hours to release remaining hostages, including the bodies of the dead. Israel believes 20 of the remaining 48 hostages are still alive. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is convening his government today to approve the deal, calling it a national and moral victory for Israel. Meanwhile, Hamas says the deal will also lead to the exchange of Palestinian prisoners and the entry of more aid into Gaza.
Gaza, we believe, is going to be a much safer place, and it's going to be a place that reconstructs.
This announcement comes just more than 2 years since the bloody Hamas attack on Israel that killed about 1,200 people, with another 251 taken hostage. The Hamas-run health ministry says more than 67,000 Palestinians have been killed during Israel's offensive in Gaza. President Trump has said he may travel to the Middle East later this week and potentially visit both Gaza and Israel.